Modern Warfare Zombies just dropped one of its best new Easter eggs with a secret boss, the best camo I've ever seen on this game, and you get schematics when you do it. I'm going to walk you through each step of the Easter egg, how to get the items, and how to defeat the secret boss and get all the rewards. Let's get it. First, you're going to head into the newest Dark Aether Elder Sigil. If you don't have that unlocked yet, check out this video here. I give you a full guide from start to finish, how to beat the story mission, get all 4 items gold, and unlock this portal. So you're going to need to go specifically into the Elder Sigil. That's right, the Elder Sigil. The regular sigil, you can still fight the boss, but you won't get the blueprint. Once you're in the Dark Aether, you're going to head over to High Rise, but not the top, actually the middle part. If you played a lot of DMZ or Warzone 2, you're going to remember this is where the electric Hummer always was in the showroom. Head down there. When you get to the bottom, you're going to find a spore egg, but you'll need an inhibitor to break it. So I just brought one in from the map before you go into the Dark Aether, but you can also go to D3 and start the spore contract and just grab an inhibitor. You don't need to finish the contract. Let that break the egg, go get it, and there you will find the R4D detector like you've seen in DMZ before. Pick that item up, and I recommend getting out of there first, then resetting. There's a nice little rope here you can go up. Once you've cleared the zombies, go back to the area and use that RD4 to look for arrows like this. Now begin following the arrows. You're gonna head over here, go down the stairs, and use your RD4 to find the next arrow. Keep following that, clear any zombies that may be in the way. Around the corner to the right, you're gonna see a bunch of arrows through the arch. Follow that through, and this is gonna take you to a parkour maze. So follow the arrow over. Continue following it. Now, you're going to go through this maze multiple times, so keep that in mind, and I'll show you what I mean in just a second. Now, if things get too crazy, one, have your buddies come cover you. If they're both using Scorchers, they will clear the way. But if you get mixed up like this and go outside of the path, you're going to have to restart. So when you go back to follow the arrows, they are no longer going to be there. So just go back to the first part of this little maze, and you'll be good. Head back to the first part of the maze and run it again while your buddies clear all the zombies out. Go to the right and then the left. Let's be around the corner to the right again. There you go. You see now it says to go up. Move up a little bit here and you're going to see the arrow on top. Jump up and over this direction. You're going to see another arrow down at the bottom. Now keep in mind this arrow here is not telling you to go out. You're supposed to keep following it around. You're not done winding around this maze, and you have to do this to unlock the item. There you go, that direction. Back inside, clear out any zombies. Remember that this is a maze that you have to follow in order for the item to appear. Almost there. Very close. Take out this dang mangler. Side note, the Reclaimer shotgun is amazing. You're going to finally see you've made it out of the maze. Continue to follow the arrows. Follow those arrows through the arch to this little painting. And you'll find the damp gold skull. That is the item that you need. Put that in your stash. And if you look at it, you're going to see it says, "Call me Ishmael," which is a reference to Moby Dick. So now we're going to head back to High Rise, this time on the opposite side. And there is a giant whale inside. So head to the floor and start making your way through the building like this. I always use my Scorcher like this to clear the way. That way when everyone does spawn in, half the zombies are already dead. We're good. Let's use your Scorcher to get to the top. Otherwise, you can run up the stairs and go on top of the whale where you will see trade skulls. Now you're going to trade that skull item. You're going to get the IT thumb drive. If you look at it, it says spec key holder, but that spec is literally a 3 and a C. So that is the coordinates of the next building, and then key holder will make sense in just a minute. You're going to fly over to C3 with your Scorcher and go in through the top of the building here, as it'll put you almost exactly where you need to be. Head up these middle stairs, around to the computer. You'll see a computer that's crashed, probably because they were playing Modern Warfare Zombies, if we're going to be honest. Insert that thumb drive, and this will spawn a mini boss. It's a mangler named, you got it right, Key Holder. Really not a hard boss, just keep shooting. A couple more shots. When you finish them off, the key holder drops a key. Imagine that. It says tower maintenance key. Well, we already know where the tower is. Let's look at that. And it says an electrical hazard sign is displayed on the label tag. So back to high rise we go. This time we're going to the very, very top. When you get there, you're going to see this building. If you played a lot of Warzone 2, you know this building very well. And you're going to use that key on this locked door. A tower maintenance key, just go and unlock it. Now, I've been in here 3 times. 2 times it had a wonder weapon case. For whatever reason, it didn't when I filmed it. I don't really know why, but typically there's a wonder weapon case in there, and it does vary as to what it is. Head through the portal, and look where you end up. That's right, this is the Entity boss fight, but it's not quite the same. The boss will spawn in, but this boss is way harder. She has way more health, does way more damage. All the zombies are Elder Sigil zombies instead of only tier 2 like the story. And it's much more difficult to kill the orbs, but it's still the same concept here. For our strategy, 2 of us had the Reclaimer shotguns that actually work really well for both zombies and the boss. And then our third had the crossbow with explosive and dead wire detonator. So his sole responsibility was to take out zombies and elites. Our sole responsibility was to take out the boss. How do you do that? You just shoot the orbs as they pop up. And what I found after a little bit is that if you work together and aim on the same orbs, you tend to kill them a lot faster, because on this, they heal themselves really quick. If you shoot and then miss a couple times, they're already going to be back to full health. Also, don't worry if you fall off the map, as it'll just respawn you, but keep chunking away until you have taken all of her health. Like so. You can see we did this very, very fast. It only took us about 6 minutes. She will die, she'll explode, but then you get the really, really, really good Entity blueprint. I'm going to show you in just a second. But when you get to the reward, you actually get the gun, the Infinite Cosmos STG build, which is one of the best looking blueprints I've seen. You can see the galaxy actually moves inside of it. It's not just motion. Look at, as I look around, it actually changes the stars and everything. It's really, really cool looking. Also, we all got different schematics. I got the stash increase, which I already had, so I gave it to one of my buddies, but it looks like you may get guaranteed schematics for beating this boss, kind of like the Red Worm. It's so nice going from 20 to 30 stash. You all know that since we lost our infinite stash glitch. I know this video is going to help you, and enjoy this incredible Easter egg. This is by far the best Modern Warfare Zombies update we've ever gotten. Unfortunately, it's the last, but the good news is Black Ops 6 is just around the corner, which I'm so excited for. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you live on YouTube.